Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the first new Lexus GX in like 15 years. I'm at the Houston Auto Show, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour. Stay tuned. Yes, Gearheads, I am coming to you from Houston, Texas at the Houston Auto Show, and this is the first brand new Lexus GX in over a decade. This thing has been a long time coming, and we're very excited for it. But powering this thing is a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6. This V6 makes 349 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic and full-time all-wheel drive. Closing the hood, we can appreciate the updated brand styling. Again, the GX really has not been updated in over a decade. It's seen some minor facelifts, but it has been the same essential platform for a very long time. This is wearing the new Lexus face with a toned down spindle grille, updated LED lightings. Very interesting, very unique look. I want to know what you think of these kind of bulldog jowls that come down on either side of the front bumper, but it is a very good look. It is very boxy, very much in line with the new LX that we've already tested here on the channel. Speaking of which, we can talk about some of its off-road prowess and numbers. 26-degree approach angle, 23-degree breakover, and 23-degree departure angle. It has the same 112.2-inch wheelbase of the bigger LX, and it has an 8,000-pound maximum tow capacity. And they are expecting the twin-turbo V6 to get 15 city, 21 highway, 17 combined. Interestingly enough, Lexus also gives 0 to 60 times of 6.5 seconds and a top speed on the track of 109 miles per hour. So just some interesting notes there. And this does start at just under 65,000. As we come to the front of this, you can see there is a little bit of an overhang, which leads to those kind of lackluster approach angles, especially here, not on the Overtrail model, but very nice Lexus designed wheels, kind of this dark metallic look, wrapped in Grand Trek tires from Dunlop. We'll go ahead and pull in here. We've got two 65/55 R20. So a very nice on-road tire, but you can tell this is very much the on-road version of it. We get some nice running boards on this one as well. Again, going to the wheelbase of this one, same wheelbase as the LX, which I feel was a little bit of a hindrance. I don't know if it was just my mindset when I was off-roading that thing, but I felt that it needed a little bit better breakover angle, and a lift would definitely benefit this one, but that's just me. Coming to the side here, I really like this design line going to the back window here. This is a 3-row SUV. We'll get into that here in a little bit when we get inside. But as we come around to the back, very boxy styling, very much in line with current design trends. The boxy look is in, and it is going to be here to stay for quite some time. You get the new Lexus spelled out on the back, no more L logo on the back, this LED light bar. And then multiple ways to get back here into the back. You've got the push button right there, which gives you access to the opening rear window. You can see here we've got our 50/50 split bench third row seat up. But we'll go ahead and close that down. Let's see. Okay, we do actually open. Sometimes these models at auto shows don't always work when it comes to all the power accessories. Cargo space back here is actually better than something like the big Toyota Sequoia almost. We get 10.3 cubic feet behind the third row seats, 40.2 behind the second row, and 76.9 if you fold the second row seats down too. But here you can see just how shallow this rear cargo area is. If you want a big proper 3-row Lexus, you're going to be getting that TX right over there, which we've tested on the channel. It very much has the room for a lot of people. This one is, it's a little bit different. We'll talk about it as we get around to the other side of the seats. But very easy to fold down. You can see they're manually folding seats, so that is a nice touch. Power liftgate, let's see if it actually closes. Again, show models don't always cooperate, but it's good that this one is. Moving to the inside, I do want to call out, we've got passive entry here on the front doors, not on the back doors. We'll get more to the back doors here in just a moment. But as we peek inside, a very linear design theme continues here on the inside. Very straight lined design. No raised armrest, window box switch area like the outgoing model. More conventional door panel here on this one. You get all your Lexus switch gear from other models, including power folding mirrors. You can't see big boxing mirrors. Get a multi-way positional driver's seat with two-way lumbar. These do look like they are very comfortable seats. We'll get into them here in just a moment. And why don't we go ahead and climb up? We've got that running board. We've got a nice grab handle here on the A-pillar. And looking at the steering wheel, we do not get those capacitive touch buttons that we saw in the TX when we tested it. I really like this. Give me just easy, quick to use physical controls. I like this a lot. You can see this directional pad here controls your fully digital instrument cluster here, 12.3 inches. Get I assume a 14-inch driver or infotainment system here, sampled in pretty much every Lexus product we've tested here lately. No head-up display on this one. Again, perhaps one of the reasons we don't get those capacitive touch. I'm okay with that, and especially with the big digital gauge cluster. I think all your information will be right here in front of you. The view out of the hood is very big, boxy. The view out of this vehicle is very big and boxy. You sit kind of up over it all. The view is very good, very commanding over the terrain around you. Again, 14-inch infotainment screen, dual zone climate control. We do get a little bit of storage here. It's a little scratchy, but you can put some items up there. Single volume knob, that's taken off for the auto show. You get your drive mode select right here on a panel that's kind of angled towards you. Some power right here, a couple USB-Cs, and then a little sliding door here to cover up your cup holders. Automatic transmission here, your electronic transfer case with a locking center differential, Qi wireless charger, very nice center console storage right here. Let's check out this glove box. Very nice glove box, kind of goes very deep back there in the back. Again, these seats are very comfortable. Me sitting in here at 5'10", big boxy design, plenty of headroom. We've got this standard style, standard sized sunroof up here with a manual shade. I kind of like the simplicity of it. You don't have to wait 20 minutes for a roller shade. It is on the large side for a non-panoramic roof, so that's a nice touch. But let's go ahead, pop out of the front seat and check out the second row of seats here. We do have a bench seat in this one. So typical two-row SUV stuff. We'll get more into that here in a second. That design line from the outside is carried over here on the inside, and then very similar designs on the door. We even get a little bit of storage down below. We get map pockets, get a grab handle, get all the stuff back here in the back. This seat is a little bit further back than I would normally drive, but at 5'10", I've got plenty of room. You can see that's probably more where I would sit. I do really like we have ceiling mounted air vents back here. That is a very nice touch. I know it's very dark in here, my apologies for that, but ceiling mounted air vents, which is a nice touch. And we have our 3-zone temperature controls back here on the back of the center console. So very cool there. We do get a couple USB-C ports back here as well. Fold down center armrest that does not flop all the way down to the ground like a lot of Toyota products do. Really like that as well. We get some hidden lower latch points for child seats, but let's go ahead and climb out. Oh, plenty of headroom too. There is a nice cutout. Let's pop out here and talk about the third row. You can see here we've got a lever. You pull it. The seat's gonna be a little temperamental right here. Let's see. We'll pull this front seat forward just a bit, and we will check out the third row of seats. You can see, much like Tahoes and Suburbans, you get a tilt and fold second row of seats, which gives you access to the third row. And I know it is dark back here, but this third row of seats very much reminds me of the LX that we've already tested here on the channel. You get a full seat back, but a very narrow, retract into the floor seat bottom. It is not the most comfortable bottom seat in the world, I will say that. but it will serve in a pinch if you need it. This really is a good two-row vehicle. I don't know about its use as a third row. It is a little on the emergency seat side of things, but you do also get air vents in the ceiling back here in the back. I know it is very dark back here. You also get armrests and power back here as well. I'm not going to climb back here because this being the auto show, the power is mostly off to this, so that power retracting seat is not operational here at the show, but if you did get one, you would absolutely be able to use those. Very tight back seat there, but you can see these do recline. This is a little on the upright side. Go ahead and set that back. That's more where people are going to use and drive them, ride in them, whatever the case may be. But there you have it, a very quick first look at the 2024 Lexus GX 550. They did turn on the power to the gauge cluster, so you can see full digital gauge cluster, very reminiscent of what is in Sequoia and in Tundra, but you know, Lexified. And there's your 14-inch information screen there with your dual zone climate and all your controls there, quick shortcuts for various different things, heated and ventilated seats and the like. Very nice, very upscale. Cannot wait to get one of these out on the trails. This is a very appealing vehicle to me. I know a lot of y'all have expressed interest in this vehicle. I'm very much looking forward to my first time behind the wheel. If you want to see more from us here at the Houston Auto Show, be sure and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. Find us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, everything at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, from the 2024 Houston Automotive Show, until next time, Gearheads, bye.